Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, a lot of weather to cover over the next roughly 12 hours. Let's get started with live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar, which is still showing green, which represents steady and cold rain. So far, as expected, most of the storm in the form of liquid, though towards the tail end, later on this evening and overnight from northwest to southeast. We'll see that transition over to a little bit of wet snow before the whole thing pulls away later tonight. Of course, gray skies, cold conditions, and wet temperatures now upper 30s to low 40s. So while notice we are still well above freezing, there is notably colder air to our north. In fact, Worcester's down to 34 degrees. And it still looks like once we get the transition over to wet snow, and while it could very well stick to, say, grassy surfaces or car tops, the pavement is still fairly warm. We think a lot of it will melt on the pavement, and any accumulations, minor, really confined to our northwestern suburbs. And we'll show you that map in just a second. Also, freeze warning in effect for the areas in light blue from 4 in the morning until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, how come the northern suburbs are not in the freeze warning? They'll be below freezing. Well, this map represents the potential for the season's first sub-freezing temperature. So these areas in blue have yet to see readings fall below 32 degrees. So that's the reason why northern suburbs are not shaded. It'll be cold in northern suburbs as well. You can see all the moisture streaming out of the Midwest. Now the blue is snow. You can see that rain-snow line is still back through upstate New York and parts of western Massachusetts, and that'll transition into our area later on this evening and into the overnight. Notice to the north, the areas in blue showing the colder temperatures. That'll drain down on a north and northeasterly wind, and that's why we'll eventually see that change over to a little bit of wet snow. All right, is this the accumulation map? No. First, I want to show you the temperatures, and they'll be dropping quite a bit. And with the ground wet, there could be some icy spots tomorrow morning. This is 6 o'clock in the evening, and then watch the steady drop in temperature overnight by daybreak tomorrow around the freezing mark, especially up in our northern suburbs. So a very cold start to the day. And during the afternoon, once some sunshine gets to work, we should warm up to the mid and upper 40s and then cool back off for tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. How much snow are we talking about? And again, it's a stretch to say that this is the season's first widespread snowstorm, because it's not. The areas in gray, and that's essentially the Route 95 corridor, is just a slushy coating. And then the areas in white, and that essentially north and west of Route 295 is a coating to 1 inch, and up in the Berkshires 1 to 3. Let's get in real close here so you can get a better handle on this. And again, the gray coloring along Route 95 is just a slushy coating, mostly on grassy surfaces. And then north and west of Providence, north and west of Route 295, you see that coating to 1 inch of some slushy snow. So for this evening, early on, it's rain, but then it does transition by around 9, 10 o'clock in our northern suburbs to wet snow a little later across the South Shore. The mixture overnight tonight will be winding down. In fact, we'll see clearing skies late at night. Look at the temperature really dropping off to near freezing. Tomorrow, we're back to sunshine in the morning, dry and chilly. Temperature starting off in the 30s and 40s. And tomorrow, not a bad day with sunshine, though brisk and cool. High temperatures only in the upper 40s to low 50s. Now, we have an active weather pattern because I'm still somewhat concerned about this storm potential on Saturday. Still forecasting the chance for rain and snow. Sunday still looks like the better day, and so far so good for Halloween Monday with sunshine and a temperature at 54. We'll take one weather system at a time, and this one tonight transitioning to wet snow, but we're not certainly looking at any kind of a blockbuster.
All righty, Tony, thanks.
Yeah.